Hello everybody, it is JD here and welcome to today's No Money Spent episode, and this is a tough one to be making. It went wrong this weekend, didn't it? It all went so wrong. We had the Vince, Harden and Dirk drop. We badged out Vince. We took him from 15 to 52, and if you missed the outcome from that, check out the last video on Saturday night. We then had a Yao Ming that everybody was more confident would sell for more. And they were like, oh no, don't do Vince, just do Yao. And I was like, no, I'm going to do both. I think we're going to be okay. We did Vince. We still made money, which is obviously the good thing. But we didn't make as much as we maybe expected. And then Yao has sold. And it do be a bit of a disaster. Now, this Yao sold today, this morning. 3.3 million MT. My Yao ended last night, which was Sunday evening prime time. That ended like Monday morning. That ain't no prime time. Mine ended Sunday evening, prime time. It was 30 off badges. It was graded 10. It was flawless. And it was a little bit of an experiment to see if flawless actually meant anything. The answer is no. So we're going to cash that in today. We are also going to take the 1,000 token flash forward Galaxy Opal and hopefully get something good out of that. And of course, we've got 4 off badge packs to open up to try and rebuild our collection, because we're going to need to rebuild it. So let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for the daily videos and check out facebook.com/JDCrossover for the daily streams, Fortnite, and of course FIFA still team of the year. We have got... Oh, you get a lot of XP for this, don't you? Damn. I've got Willis Reed. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, obviously I don't need XP anymore. I thought I needed XP. That's how out of touch I am with this. I don't even need XP anymore. Fair enough. As the Out of Orbit event, my opinion has not changed at all over the weekend. I am still not going to be completing this. It doesn't really do anything for me. Tony Kukoc, Paul Pierce and Baron Davis do not improve my team. The Spotlight does not improve my life because it's like an hour and a half for a Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald card. So I'd rather not. And then we've got Out of Orbit Skills Challenge 1, which is score 40 points to the team for 1,000 MT. Again, I think I would rather not do that, and it's only for 1,000 XP as well. So yeah, not for me. So again, this season it is all going to be about unlimited and co-op. And the thing is, I now need a Yao to go into unlimited, and you guys are going to see in a minute, but I'd have just kept Yao. If I knew he was going to sell for what he sold for, I'd have just kept him, because it's so bad. I honestly don't even want to get to it. Before we get into that, we are going to open up the flash forward Galaxy Opal, and we're going to see what kind of day 2K can make it. So, Bob Netalicki is over 100k, just about. Terry Deshinga is the best one we could hope for. I think Terry and Bob are both on the same level. Don Ole is a buyout. Kazi Russell is a buyout. Who else do we have in here? We have also got the Kazi Russell, Terry Deshinga, Dolph Shays, George Mikan, Stinker, and I think that is it, isn't it? So what we're really wanting to see here is Terry Deshinga or Bob Netalicki. Anybody else, really, and I don't like it. Kazi, I guess I'll be okay with. George Mikan, I'm not okay with. And then Dolph and Don, I guess it is what it is. So Terry Deshinga and Bob Netalicki, 1,000 tokens, an unauctionable flash forward Opal. You can only pull this once, so it's a one-time thing. You might as well give it a go. There is that diamond/opal glow, which I cannot believe they haven't changed yet. And we get Terry Deshinga. Let's go. We actually get the best we could get from that pack. I mean, it's 1,000 tokens turned into something that's worth 200k. I mean, this pack is still too expensive. Like, a ratio of that is not great. But 1,000 tokens for a card worth about 200k, I guess we'll take it. Given now, like, easy-ish tokens are to make this year, we take ourselves Galaxy Opal, Terry Deshinga. Does he go in for Jimmy Butler? I think he probably does, right? I think he probably does. Much better driving, not as good defense, not as good speed. God damn, Jimmy's good, isn't he? God damn, Jimmy is just good. But Terry Deshinga obviously has that quick release, so I think we will chuck Terry Deshinga on there. That's really nice. And one thing I have forgot to do, I don't actually care about any of these. When did I make a 10 box? I don't know. One thing we're going to do is now grade Terry Deshinga. We are also going to grade our Zach LaVine. I didn't mean to click on this, but I can't get out of it because 2K is a good game like that. Zach Levine, Terry Deshinga. Who else did we get as a reward card? The Yan Yan. I think pronunciation, not bad. We've got to grade him as well. And again, the grading is not worth it. It doesn't even look good. But at this point in 2K, I just don't care about this game enough. And it's just my way of telling myself, yeah, you don't care about this game. Don't worry about it. You don't care about a game. Don't worry about it. So there we go. Terry, 3,000 MT for the pleasure of a bot sticking a 7 on my card. It's not great, is it? But it is what it is. Right, before we get to the sad, let's do the happy. I don't want to get sad. I want to stay as happy as I can for as long as I can. So let's open up a Hall of Fame badge, a packet. We get ourselves Drop Stepper. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. I do know. It was a duplicate, wasn't it? Where is it? Drop Stepper right there. That's our third Drop Stepper. We've only got 33 unique, which means there are 31 that we don't have. Which means it should be like 50-50 as to whether or not we get a new badge or not. I think Needle Threader's a new one. It is a new one. Okay, cool. So we do get Needle Threader back as a new one. So back up to 34. Can we keep these rocking and rolling, please? Can we get our stock back up? I would like... No special delivery. I hate Area Wizard. These are so rigged. There's so many issues with this game. Well, the fact that things are like rigged is kind of sad. Green Machine is also not a new one, I don't think. Or maybe it is. So Green Machine was new. Aerial Wizard is now our 6th one. Because those packs only have Aerial Wizard and special deliveries in them. They're so weighted wrong. They're just weighted wrong. It's just really, really bad. And obviously, if you want to make the packs, you got to spend 25k because bots control the auction house and bots auto buy things, which is why Pink Diamonds are still so expensive. You know, Pink Diamonds are 25k. They'll sell in a minute because there's a bot that's designed to buy them for that price. Diamonds, there's a bot for that. 8,000 MT. I mean, we're in nearly February now, and you can't get, like, the worst of the worst diamonds, and there are some awful diamond cards. You can't get them for less than 8k because there's bots that buy them, just because of the Hoff badge exchanges. And that really does sad, because it just prices everybody out of these. It just means you cannot engage with this content, which, yeah, obviously, rather sucks. Right, from one thing that sucks to another, let's talk about Yao Ming. So maybe his price is coming down a little bit. Maybe he's like 1.8 right now. I don't know. But again, this morning, one with 30 Hoff badges sold for 3.3. We bought ours for 2.2. I used him for ages, by the way. This is not a buy to badge out. This is a buy. I used him for so long. He is a god. I love the card. And then it just so happened that we had a lot of duplicates. So we actually only used 3 uniques on Yao and then a lot of duplicates. So it's not like we've lost anything in terms of, you know, loads of unique ones. We've still got 35 here, which is good. But what isn't good is this. Tell me how. 30 Hoff badge. Flawless. And I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, I told you so. Nobody told me this was going to happen. Nobody knew this was going to happen. Everyone was like, oh, don't badge Vince. Go Yao. Yao's safe. Yao's going to sell. He sold for 2.4. So, as always with this, we learn from it. So Vince, we learn. We learned that the first weekend that everybody can use all their badges, avoid, because everybody is going to use all their badges. The Yao is the first time this year we've badged out a player not on the night of release. And we kind of knew that you should never do that anyway, but I kind of thought Yao was so special that maybe he would hold that weight. This has shown me that even if a card is a week old, even if it's the best card in the game, it does not hold that weight. So we live, we learn, we bought him for 2.2, we get back pretty much 2.2, and we sit ourselves at 5.5 million MT, which is obviously still quite a lot. We do need to get through Unlimited, and honestly, Yao would make it so much easier, so I might buy back another Yao, and again, like I said earlier, but now you've seen it, if you told me Yao would sell for 2.4, I obviously would have kept him. I would not have sold Yao for 2.4. I was expecting at least, and I do mean at least, 3 mil. But no. So the market has been very, very bad to us this weekend. We have been burnt. Not so much on Vince, because again, we made 2 million MT from Vince. So that's, you know, that's a lot of profit. That's money. That's good. But that Yao, we did not make any money. Not that we bought him to make money in the first place, but we did use Hoff badges. We didn't make money. And yeah, that is the first time this year that that's happened. But again, it is a lesson. We can learn from it. And we still find ourselves 5.5 mil. We have got another 3 Hoff badges to come from Unlimited. We've got another 7 Hoff badges to come from Co-op. So we've got another 10 Hoff badges just in these two. And I believe all 10 would be unique. So that puts us back to 45. And then suddenly we're back at 45 unique Hoff badges. And that's pretty good. And obviously we will have bigger names coming through soon. And another thing about the Vince and Harden, you know, they weren't the biggest names. They're not your Kobe, your LeBrons, your KDs, your T-Max. They're not quite on that level in the 2K sphere. So again, maybe that should have been another red flag. But yeah, it's been an interesting weekend. One that we've come away with a lot less Hoff badges than what we started with. But we're coming out of it with 5.5 million MT. So we're not exactly broke, are we? We're not in the mud, which is fine by me. So that is going to do it from me today, everybody. We added in Terry Shinga, which is quite cool. He's obviously off on holiday right now, getting graded. We added in Terry Shinga. You know, that's nice. Not mad at it. And our team is going to start changing a little bit. We've got to get E into the squad. We might get Zach Levine in as well. I don't know. We shall see. And then, yeah, I'm probably going to have to buy back a Yao, which is just so stupid. But I think it's going to have to happen. And then, of course, I will keep buying pink diamonds for the Hoff badge exchange. Try and get them for about 20k. So about 60k per Hoff badge. It's expensive. But again, there's nothing else to do. And that's just the prices that the bots are making the game be, which, yeah, is really sad, but 2K don't really care enough to change it. So that is going to do it for me, so everybody. Hope you guys have enjoyed. As usual, please subscribe. See you next time, and peace.